We got a lot going on here. Some very irregular walls. You'll see quite at least two distinct different styles. And a lot of flow control. A lot of dams being built. Just things to slow the flow down. You can see it's pretty much a creek, a little drip right now. It hasn't rained a lot. But in years past, I'm sure this is roaring and they felt we need to control it. But it's pretty interesting here. Seems they incorporated certain elements to let more water through at certain spots. Again, I don't walk too much on this, but even here, what I'm stepping on now, more just to make an interference and slow everything down a little bit. You can see it from here. It's a pretty impressive one, kind of like the one by my house. Just one of many. So if this was running hard at one time and they felt the need to control it, I'm wondering why they decided to build structures so close to it. We'll have to see in a second. But there's two, what look like a foundation over here. This gives you a good chance too, just to see it's stone of all varying sizes. Some are actually very big too. It'd be tough to move even with many people. Auto for size reference. Yeah, here's one about 15 feet deep, a couple feet wide. Big stones there. So maybe these were storehouses, I'm not sure. Really don't know. It's an interesting spot with what was going on here. Not easy to farm by any means. And we got another one with a natural stone leading into it, which is pretty interesting. And we got this guy. Not easy living back here. If this is your house, that'd be tough. Now I'm fairly certain here this was deliberate. It is right across from here. I don't know if that means anything or why, but definitely a huge open niche right there. So I don't see any boulder on the ground here indicating that one fell out somehow or someone pulled one out, which would be very difficult to do. Get out of the way, please. Excuse me. This one down here. And it just keeps going on and on down back until the stream. So, again, just really irregular. Huge rocks here, small rocks there, kind of just falling apart up top. And then as we go down, it gets more concentrated and more, just more wall-like, essentially. More uniform and more standing tall. So out in the distance, you can see, yeah, they're a little dilapidated. They're not that well built on this side. But here, this particular section is extremely impressive and extremely high. I don't know how high up I am right now off the ground, but you definitely don't want to fall. Luckily, there has been some spots where the rock has already fallen. Get down here. But let's start down here and take a walk. So yeah, tapering in from these smaller, kind of shabby, if you want to call them that, walls. This, see if you can see anything in there. And again, stone of all different size. And right here, actually, this might have been the waterfall point. I guess, yeah, that's why that stone pile is there. I think water was supposed to trickle out, or it's just from under here. This was an active spring at one time, but now it's all dried up. But that might explain why some rocks have fallen off and it was piled on top. Because there's another one like that nearby, down that way, actually. Kind of a sacred spring thing. That one is still active and actually producing water, though.